day. I don't even know if Kay has been working with her. She's got Flick running around there holding the pads for her. Flick's not a boxing coach. Now he thinks he can take on a world champion for the biggest fight of her life. We'll see.
What happened? Like, how did this whole entire situation transpire? Where you're a fighter trained by Coach K now facing a fighter trained by Coach K.
Um, I mean, it's really not as it's just kind of pretty straightforward, right? Like Sandy started coming around. Um, I did not expect Coach K to take her on full time. I thought it was her being out there was a one-time thing. And when I was heading out to my Tasha Jonas fight, that's when he told me that week, I'm bringing Sandy in. But I'm gonna let her train with Flick. I'm not gonna train her. And I'm like, Flick is your assistant coach. We all do everything together. Like we go on runs together. We're all in the gym when we're sparring. Like you guys are a team. And he knows that. He knows they're a team. But that was the excuse he gave me. Anyway, I had to go focus on the Jonas fight, so I went, did my thing. Didn't get the decision, and that's when it sort of like I faced this issue again because I thought coming back with the belt would be a conflict of interest, seeing as Sandy has the other belt and I'd want to unify. But the fact that I didn't get the belt, it was still a huge conflict of interest because now I should have it. My team should be helping me navigate my way back to that world title, whether it's through a rematch with Jonas, a fight with Sandy, Lauren Price, whoever that is. They should be helping me navigate that, not training my competition. And I didn't like it at all. I didn't make a move right away because Coach Al wanted me to kind of sit it out and see it through and see how it could work because he knows the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And uprooting your situation and finding another trainer at this stage in your career is like nobody ever wants to do that, right? And I wanted to be careful, but when I turned on the TV and I saw Coach K in her corner for the Harper fight, warming her up backstage and in her corner, I knew I had to make a move because now I'm just being lied to, right? There's no transparency. So I had to make that move so that I could I had to get my ducks in a row so that when my next fight came up and my next camp started, that I had a corner that I could trust in, right? So kind of sucks that it's taken so long to get another fight because I fought Jonas in January and we tried to get that rematch. We tried, but Boxer couldn't give us the date. So we had to start looking in other directions. Now in hindsight, it was good. I needed that time because again, I had to get my ducks in a row, figure everything out. And ultimately I feel like I am in an even better position. I've leveled up with my team. I'm really confident in my corner. My new coach, Kopi Jantula. Coach Al obviously is still always here. He's going to be here this week. But it all worked out. When we couldn't get that Jonas fight, I told my team, make Sandy an offer. We're not in the same gym anymore, so there should be no reason. And another reason why I knew like I couldn't stick around is because they were going to try and keep the peace. I heard Coach K told Matchroom, I'll train Sandy as long as she never fights Mikaela. And that's when I knew I had to find another situation because now you're affecting my opportunities. Instead of helping me navigate those fights, you're navigating around me. And that's not cool, right? That's the opposite of what a coach should be doing. So, whatever, it is what it is. I left, I got a better situation, and I said, get that get that girl a contract. Let's make the fight happen.
Is there because I know you know you explained the trainer situation, the personal side between you and Sandy. Is it personal with her as well because she essentially came into a trainer and a fighter situation, and then how did that? I guess I'm
Yeah,
saying like,
so
oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
yeah, no, I Sandy reached out to me after the Jonas fight, saying that she thought I won, and oh, she was in my territory. She didn't realize until she got to the fight or got to Vegas and started training. And I'm like, you knew exactly what you were doing because I've known Sandy for a while. She could hit me up and been like, hey, guess what? I'm coming to Vegas. I'm gonna start training with you, but she didn't because she knew that it was kind of a snake move. And listen, at the end of the day, Coach K's his own person, Sandy's her own person. They're gonna do what they got to do to make the best decisions for their career. Fine, do that. But so do I. And I wasn't gonna stick around in that situation. And I told her straight up, I was like, this is not cool to me. I don't understand what you thought, like why you thought this was a good idea. But like I'm in your weight division. Like we're gonna fight. And she was convinced that we weren't gonna fight. And I'm like, oh no, we're gonna fight. Just wait. Like I'm pursuing you. You know that, right? Like you're on my hit list. Jonas is on my hit list. Lauren Price, you guys are all on my hit list. Especially since I didn't get that decision against Jonas. Like now you're even higher up on my hit list. Um, so I don't know. Obviously don't have respect for her in that sense. I'm not gonna be buddy buddy with her. I don't know if Kate thought we were just gonna run the mountain together and chill and watch each other spar and give each other water. Like what did you think that was gonna do? That's never been me. I'm never gonna be that type of fighter or athlete. Like that's just not me. Like I'm going in there to take what's yours. Like I want to take from you. I want to beat you. I don't want to be buddy buddy with you and training buddies with you. Like that's just never gonna be me. So yeah, there's bad blood in that sense. Yeah, fuck her. Like, right? I wanna whoop her ass and take her belt. So I'm not gonna be friends with her.